Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I'm here to do the full moon in Scorpio reading for the sign of Aquarius. I hope everyone is doing well, and this is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. So this full moon is in the sign of Scorpio. Now Scorpio is intense. And with that intensity, there's going to be a need to delve deep into our feelings, as deep as possible. And with all that intensity, there's going to be, you may be feeling some bottled up energy. You can feel it in your body. Now, maybe up until this point, there's been some things that you've repressed. And since you've repressed that, and this is for everybody, since it's been somewhat repressed, you may be feeling some physical discomfort, or you may have a pain, and you may just have pain in order to get attention. But I want to stress, if you're feeling any of these things, maybe try some yoga, go for a massage, dance, have sex. This will help you release all that pent-up energy that's everyone is feeling to some degree, some more than others. And with all this pent-up energy, there may be a need to cut away some things in our lives right now and devote time and energy and resources to the things that really matter to you. So, Aquarius, what is really important to you? What really matters to you? And once you do that deep dive within, you may have to set some firmer boundaries with people, or maybe have some tough conversations. Now, you're going to need to stand your ground. So that means you have to be confident. Now, you don't want to start an argument at this time, or get to any arguments, because everyone is feeling it at this time. Everyone is kind of super sensitive. So just proceed with caution, because you don't want to trigger anything. And even having a conversation you may need to have may trigger some fear of rejection. But don't worry about that, because sometimes these confrontations can be a way to clear the path. But just handle that situation with care, and know that just kind of look at things with a sense of gratitude, and just let go of what's not serving you at this time. This particular full moon in Scorpio is called the flower moon, and a flower moon means it's time to start flowing and growing, and that's for everybody. It's just time to grow on some level. So Aquarius, what does that mean for you? How is this going to affect you at this particular full moon in Scorpio with all this intensity? What you want to feel secure in your home, because that's what you need to sustain you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, to be able to navigate at this time. You're probably going to be getting some new insights that are coming in right now, and it's about your true calling and your path of service to the world. So what is your path to service in the world? What is your calling, Aquarius? What is this time for you? At this moon, as I prefaced, I said, dive deep inside of you. What is the path that you want to take in the world? And interesting enough, what you have right here, let me adjust this a little bit. Here we go. Eshu. Now, Eshu is the guardian of the cross. He's at the crossroads. You see? He's at that intersection, and he's crossing there. And if you can see, he has that little black cat. You know, in ancient Egypt, the cats were the protectors. So you're at this crossroad, and this has let me know that Go ahead and dive deep into it. You're at the crossroads, but this cat is saying here that you're protected. Now, Eshu, when you just look at him, he is basically someone full of vitality and knowledge, but at the same time, he looks old and wise, but he has the innocence of a young child and the experience of an old person. And he works persistently to attain his goals. So what this is saying to me is, Aquarius, if you work consistently at your goals, don't worry, because that cat right there is letting us know that you are protected. You're protected. And he's also saying here, leave any internal fears aside and acknowledge in your heart all the precious gems that are there. This is about loyalty and faithful personality, a good person. This card also represents a highly psychic content and may warn you about the imbalances. And I'm saying that because you're at the crossroad, and that imbalance would maybe be within yourself on which path to take. So there's like a choice you have to make. So what I find is interesting here is you have the Two of Pentacles. And so, hey, there's some juggling here. He's got those two plates. There's juggling, but what this is really saying is you have to make a conscious and grounded choice. There's a sense of renewal here. And being at the crossroads, you want to make that choice that's going to keep you grounded. This is Pentacles. This is in the material world. This is here on Earth, not up in the ethers someplace. So, if things seem out of control, you know the things that you can control. This is about being aware and making a conscious choice and choosing a noble path to success. I think this is really good thus far. Either way, you're at the crossroads and you have to make a choice. That's what this is saying. And for you, Aquarius, you're being called on choosing what path of service are you going to choose in this world. What is your path? You have a service. You have a gift to share. Now, how are you going to share it? Now, also here, the advice card or the message. This represents some type of challenge that you may have to defend. But as I said earlier with this Scorpio moon, if you have to stand up for your rights, you do it with confidence. You can stand your ground. Those trees, I don't know if they're actually like the redwoods, like up in the redwood forest, like in Washington, Oregon, the tallest trees in the country. They're there for years. They are firm. You're standing your ground here. That's what these trees represent. You're standing your ground. You've come to this point here. You've gone through so much. You're at this point where if you're challenged, you may be a little willful and you're going to have to justify your position. However, you can hold your own. You can definitely hold your own. And the message is, make a decision quickly, even consulting people around you in order to proceed and go ahead, as this is not yet the time to put down roots. So you're going to make the choice on how to move forward. So you're cultivating that foundation. This is what you're balancing here to get to a place to put down the roots that you want. So there's something that maybe you're creating or working on, or what is it that you want to do? really. However, know that you need to maintain your physical, mental, and emotional and spirituality, because that is your support. That is like your home. That's what's going to keep you stable during all these shifts. There's a lot of things shifting. There's things coming. So you're making a decision which way you want to go. And you may start planting the seeds. This is like an initiation a little bit here, because there is some challenges that you're going to face. And you may feel a little exhausted, and you may want to procrastinate a little bit, but I urge you not to. Even if you're taking baby steps, or stepping back and delving deep within to make decision on what side of that crossroads you're going to go. And so that Two of Pentacles, what are you balancing here? Yeah. But basically at this point right here, you're defending your title. Whatever you decide, you're going to defend your position. Now I pulled 2 supportive cards. Now the first card I pulled is the Bloodstone. And this is about perseverance. Wow. The Bloodstone has always had a powerful connection with maintaining vitality, regulating your menstruation, and all, as well as purifying your kidneys. So this is about nourishing your blood and revitalizing your whole body. So feeling at home, it could be your physical home or your home in your body. What I say, your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional. So this is also saying that know that you're magical. So let go of the past. Whatever was in the past, let it go. But look closely at your ancestral lines and recognize toxic patterns subconsciously running in your life. And that's part of that deep dive that you're going to have to do. And so that you can break away and be strong. And you may be unnecessarily aggressive or defensive. And at this full moon, we want to be mindful of that. So acknowledge mistakes and let inner disharmony be transmuted. This is also saying perseverance is needed because you need to detox the chaos. You have to transmute all that. And as I said, perseverance is needed so that the locked doors will open. That's what it is. The locked doors will open so that obstacles could be swept away, and romance may even be coming into your life too. Now, you have a good reputation, so you want to preserve it. So recognize your enemies and keep them close. Don't be deceived. You may have to say farewell and mourn appropriately and let go. You're a spiritual warrior, so be assertive. Now this is definitely an earth frequency. And this purifies all the lower chakras. So this is about getting grounded. You're like, that's why he walking on the ground. You're at the crossroads. You're redefining your foundation. That's why you haven't made that decision yet. But you're going to make the choice on which way to go. This also, as far as your past, it's like freedom from the past. Let it go. You don't even have to deal with all that stuff. Just let it go. It's about moving forward, following your soul's path. And what is your path, Aquarius? What insights are coming to you right now about your true calling? Here it says play. Maybe you just need to cut loose. That's a good way to release some of this pent-up energy. Get out and play. This is the heart chakra. Open it up. Now, as I said earlier, with this moon, you're maybe feeling some repressed emotions that you're feeling in your body. So physically, you may have a chest pain or shoulder pain, or heart, maybe there's a heart problem, or breathing, because this is, you're also respiratory. Or on one level, you withdrawn from intimate relationships. Is there a lack of compassion? On another area, do you put others' needs before your own? Are you some type of martyr? And that's the quick way for burnout. Or is there some codependency or self-neglect? So I urge you to eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, broccoli, and cabbage, collard greens. And also herbs like basil, thyme, cilantro, parsley, green tea, and fruits. But do a lot of deep breathing exercises, back bends, and take time with children. Get out and play. Have some fun. Open up your heart. You open up your heart, it'll make that moment at the crossroads when you want to make that decision, it'll just clear things up for you. And that's a good way to release some of this energy. So remember to bring play into your world. Life has been getting you down maybe a little bit lately. You worry about your day-to-day commitments, and maybe you're feeling a mountain of stress. And one of the most powerful ways to release the tension and worries of the world is just take some time to play. Now, it's important for your growth at this time to allow the energy of play to cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. Now, isn't that what I said, Aquarius? At this time, you need to sustain your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And I'm talking about your home, but your home is not necessarily the house you live in. It's your physical body also. So playfulness is powerful medicine. It's great medicine for the soul. It brings out a deep cleansing, healing. It gets rid of stale energies. And it brings a deep connection to joy of the cosmos. And that deep connection of joy that you will feel if you just take some time to play and open up your heart here at the crossroads, it's going to be easy for you to make the right decision. Right here, all this balancing, it could be like a sense of karma. Open up your heart so you can make a conscious decision. A balanced decision, because you see those two places, they're balanced. They're not like one up, one down. You're juggling, but you're keeping that stuff balanced. And to maintain that, get out and play. Have some fun. And with this, you may face some challenges. Or this is you know what? I don't even think you're facing a challenge. I think, well, you're facing a challenge because this is the challenge for you. You haven't allowed yourself to play and enjoy life. And that is your challenge. Get out and play. All right? Get out and play, Aquarius. Get out. Open yourself up. And then, once you do, your path will be clearer for you. So you're going to be gaining new insights that are coming to you at this time. And you're going to be releasing pent-up energy that you may be holding emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Because maybe you're just like focused on one thing, or you're just worried about this thing right here. Because see, this right here, this wand, this is fire. This is initiating energy. This is like, let's get it done. Let's go to it. So it's time. Let's go and play. Let's open ourselves up so that we can see what our true calling is. Aquarius, what is your true calling? You're going to If you delve deep during this Scorpio moon, avoid arguments with people, but stand your ground at the same time, you're going to find this is going to be a wonderful, enlightened time for you. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Please leave a message. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.